Hi. Hi there. Please let me know if you can hear me. Hi. Hi. Happy Thursday. Hi. Let me see if I can see anyone there. Oh, hi. I see some people there. Welcome. Hi, Tauya. How are you? I'm doing fine. Thank you, my dear. How are you doing? How are you doing, Tauya, in South Africa? Isa, happy Thursday to you too. Thank you so much. Hi, Caroline. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. It's a wonderful Thursday. Here in Canada, it's 10:24 a.m. It's in the morning, yeah? Happy Thursday from Cameroon. Oh, Caroline, you're from Cameroon. Oh, wow. Wow, that is nice. Let me see. Tauya is saying, I'm doing good. Johannesburg is good. Ignatius, welcome, is saying, hi. Hi to you, Ignatius. Tell me where you're from. Hi, Devon Diek. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Welcome. How are you doing, my dear friend? I'm doing fine. Thank you, Dave. Yeah. How is Cameroon? Caroline. Caroline is from Cameroon. Yeah. Happy to see you here. Happy to see you too, my dear. Happy to see you guys all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah. Thumbs up. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Dave. Please give this video a thumbs up. Yeah. Today we are going to be talking about job opportunities in Germany. We have a special guest coming into studio. She's a YouTuber from Kenya, but she works in Germany. Yeah. She's going to be telling us about her journey to Germany, how far she is, such kind of things. I always tell you guys, it's always to have knowledge about other places in the world, yeah? We can't put all our eggs in one basket. We have to diversify, have some different options because you never know. You never know which one you might like. Not everyone wants to come to Canada, but I wish everyone here will come to Canada so that we can be here together. It will be so awesome. Yeah. I'm praying that one day we all meet there and, this day will be like a memory. You remember we were talking to each other online, it will be such a beautiful reunion. Yeah. So please give this video a thumbs up, my dear friends. Give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to be working very hard to get people from different places. Yeah. Let me see. Cameroon is fine, though we are at war. Pray for us. Oh my gosh. Line is saying Cameroon is not at war right now. So that is good news. Let us pray for Cameroon as a country. The people there, they are our sisters. We are going to put you in prayer, Caroline. We are surely going to put you in prayer because nobody loves war. We all love to have a peaceful environment where we can thrive, do businesses, travel and do all these fun things because life is one shot. Yeah, life is one shot. So when there is no war, we are happy and we shall continue to pray for you. Yeah. Germany, that must be Sally Klaus. No, my dear Dave. It's not Sally Klaus. We have a beautiful sister here. I see her. She's preparing herself at the back office. It's another sister. Yeah. and I'm sure you love her. I can see her preparing herself in the back office. That's why I don't want to invite her yet. Yeah, her name is Atoti Talks. That's her name. Yeah, once she's ready, I will invite her in so that she can tell us how she made it to Germany, how her journey was. You know, she can tell us everything because we want to diversify our options. Yeah, we want to diversify. Even from Germany, you can connect, you know, to your dream country, maybe America, maybe Canada. Yeah, we want to diversify those options as much as we can. Yeah. Johnston Olefa is guessing it's Mom Severin or Sally Klaus. No, it's not Sally Klaus. It's not Mom Severin. She's a beautiful, beautiful lady. I'm going to invite her. Yeah, we are praying, Caroline. We are all at war in Africa. Let me put the comment here. So Devon Diek is saying we are praying for Caroline. We are all at war in Africa, but God is above all. That is very true. That is very true. Yeah, we are all praying for Africa, definitely, so that, you know, people can be able to thrive. Yeah. Johnston is saying it's Sally Klaus or Mom Severin. No, it's not Mom Severin, and it's not Sally Klaus, who is our guest today. And then Caroline. Oh, thank you so much. You're welcome, Caroline. We shall keep praying for you. We are going to keep praying for Cameroon, guys. Yeah. Caroline is saying that right now they are not at war, but we shall keep praying. Yeah. Let me put up the comments before we start our... I can't wait to see her. Yes, Dave. She's coming very soon. And then, hello, Dave. Judy Mwaliko, karibu sana. Yeah. And then we have Dave. Germany, that must be Sally. No, it's not Sally. Yeah. And then this is where Cameroon is fine, though we are not at war. Pray for us. Yeah. Guys, pray for Caroline, the peace to prevail. Yeah. Happy Thursday from Kenya. Happy Thursday. Gladys, welcome. Thank you very much. Yeah. Hi to you, Judy, as well. Thank you so much, Judy. Devon Diek said, please thumbs up, beautiful family, for our own sister. Yes. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Happy to see you. And then, how are you doing, my dear friend? I'm doing fine, thank you. Let me see. Tauya is in South Africa. I'm doing fine. In Johannesburg is good. Good to hear that you're doing fine as well. Yeah. We always are happy when things are going fine. Happy Thursday from Cameroon, from Caroline. Hi to you as well, Super D. Super D, karibu sana. Caroline Ngege, welcome. Isa. Happy Thursday. Yeah. I'm doing fine. Yeah. So I think my guest is ready. Yeah. I think my guest is ready now. We shall be inviting her. Her name is Atoti. She will introduce herself, tell us her journey, you know. And also, remember, as a family, we are going to support her channel because she might have different opportunities or different information that you might need. So don't forget to subscribe to her channel, comment, ask any question that you have, ask her all the questions you need. Yeah. So let us invite our beautiful channel, comment, ask any question that you have, ask her all the questions you need. Yeah. There's an echo. There's an echo.
There's an echo.
Yes, something is talking. Do you have something going on? There's an echo.
I just don't know what is on. Oh my God.
Maybe something going on. Maybe there is a phone or something. Did you switch on the phone or TV or something? Maybe something going on. Maybe there is a phone or something. Did you switch on the phone? Maybe leave and come back again. Let me remove you and then come back again. There's an echo. Sorry, guys, there's an echo on Atoti's side. Yeah, there's an echo. I think she put on some a TV or the phone. Maybe she can, let me put the link again. She can leave and then join again so that we can be able to hear her clear. Yeah. Let me post. Otherwise, guys, yeah. Thank you so much for joining in. Welcome so much, McLean. Welcome so much. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, like, comment, and share the video with your family and friends, because there might be people also who are looking for such opportunities. Yeah. Comment and let me try and read the comments from here. Yeah, okay. Dave is saying hello, Mbambazi. Mbambazi, tell us where you're coming, you're watching us from. Tell us where you're watching us from. Yeah. We hope our guests will come back. So if you guys have any questions about Germany, let her know. Let us share this information together, because many people are looking for such opportunities. Yeah. I hope it's okay now. I see she has come back.
It's better?
Yes, perfect. Yes. Thank you so much.
I had the YouTube on and the StreamYard on. Sorry.
Oh, that's why. That's why. Oh, okay. Okay. Welcome so much. Our beautiful guest is here, guys. Make sure to like this video and invite your friends as well to ask questions to our beautiful lady. Atoti Talks is with us in studio. She'll be telling us more about Germany, how she got to Germany, how her journey was, how it all began. Because we know everyone has a story. Everyone comes from, there's a certain story within us, yeah, to where we are at. So, Atoti, welcome so much. Introduce yourself. Tell us more about you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Knowledge is power. Thank you for giving me this great opportunity. I'm humbled. Asante sana, and may God bless you. And to all the viewers, welcome once again. My name is Atoti Lillian, well known in YouTube as Atoti Talks. And like my host said, I'm going to talk about how I came to Germany and how it is in Germany. So, like I said, my name is Atoti, born in Kenya, Migori, to be precise. But I've lived my entire youth life, I've lived in Nairobi, Kenya. Actually, if I use our Swahili language, but I'm seeing a lot of Ausländer, foreigners too. So let me just be in English.
English, yes, please. Yeah, so that we can include people like Tauya in South Africa, people in Cameroon. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Welcome, everyone. Okay, like I said, I was born in Nairobi. But went to Migori. I changed for some time, but not permanently, as in permanently, I was in Nairobi. I grew up in Nairobi. My entire youth was in Nairobi, and I cannot say I was a good girl, but I was a stubborn girl, very stubborn. So my journey to come to Europe started a long time ago in 2001. I got the opportunity to come to Germany as an au pair, but I brushed it off. I know many people will be asking, Sasa, how? At that particular time, I just clocked 18, and life was too sweet to leave it back. I wish I could carry everything with me, but it was not possible. So I got this opportunity in 2001. I was supposed to come as an au pair to Germany. I decided not to come just because I wanted to go to club. I wanted to hang around with my friends. I didn't want to miss this, when you're at home, going out with your friends, hanging around, doing nothing. This is what I really loved the most, and that this is what I wanted to do. So I brushed off that opportunity. Then my mom was so disappointed, and I really felt bad too at some point. But still, when you're young, you just look at your friends are like they're most important people in your life at that time. So the next opportunity came. To God be the glory. It was around 2009. But before then, I got an opportunity. I went to Dubai. I stayed there for like 4 years. Yeah, 3 to 4 years. Then I came to Germany in 2009. I must say it has been God, and it was God, and it will always be God. This opportunity I never thought of. It never even occurred to my mind that I would be in Germany again, because after denying going to go to the embassy to collect my visa, because actually in that 2001 I did all the process of to come to Germany as an au pair, but I refused to go to the embassy that morning to go and collect the visa. So you can imagine the pain in my mom's heart, the pain in my siblings, the pain that I caused my family was too much. I refused to go to the embassy. I ran away from home, practically. I ran away from home. And after that, after some time, I just recognized my failures. After more and more failures, this is when I came to Germany, Europe in 2009. I accepted the offer because Kenya now was becoming another thing. I mean, the struggle was real. It was just hell. Hell broke loose in 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, till when I went to Dubai. When I came back, it was even worse. And when I got this golden chance, I didn't even joke with it. I didn't waste one more minute with it. I decided to come to Germany, and here I am. So the way I came here was also so different and so special, like I said before. I got an invitation. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everybody that is welcoming and ushering me in. Thank you guys so much. I'm humbled. Thank you. So I got this opportunity. My sister has been here for long, and where she was working, one of the workmates, let me just mention it, liked my sister, the way she is, the way she's working. So unfortunately, my sister was married at that time, and the person asked my sister, I would love to have an African woman like you. Oh, you look nice, you look good, you're hardworking. Can I get somebody like you? And my sister was, oh, why not? I have a sister at home, and she's also ready. So this is how I got my chance to come. So that inside part, I don't think I'll go too far. But the person was very nice. Invitation letter came, and now this is where I want to get deep and serious with it. To get the invitation letter from Germany is very easy, especially if you have someone that is working and has a house that is conducive enough for you people. It's very easy to get the letter. It costs 25 euro for the person to get the letter for you. To send it down is also very easy. For you to receive it is as well as easy too. So where the problem now starts is when they call you to the embassy. When they call you, make an appointment, they give you the appointment date, you go to the embassy. There's some questions that are being asked there, and there's some documents that you're supposed to lay down to bring on the table. That's where many people get the problem. This is where the war starts, and this is where the disappointments of not getting visa in German embassy always come. It's very easy to get the visa if you have the following documents ready with you. They will not tell you but they'll tell you part of it, but they will not tell you exactly how it's supposed to be, because they want to know if you are able enough, if you are we call them a vaccinator, you know everything. You have to know what you're going to do there. Definitely is a strange man country. You don't know anybody. The person, you know, maybe you've met only once, so you cannot rely on the person. That means you have to have everything with you. The first thing that they don't tell you when you're in the embassy or when you go for the appointment is the pocket money that you're supposed to have with you. And when you reach there, they'll ask you for a letter of employment and your bank statement. And your bank statement has to have 60. That those days, the amount required in your bank was supposed to be 60,000 Kenya shillings. That's around $500. That has been there for the last 3 months. So this is where many people fail, because they would rush to put the money, and it's only the statement will show that the money was deposited in such a date. So the duration is also not there. This one, they will not even tell you the mistake. They'll just keep quiet. Then they'll check the second part, which is supposed to be the letter of employment, to show that you are employed somewhere and you are bound to come back to your based place of work. That means the letter of employment has to be drawn with your particular boss, to show that he has given you the chance, or they allowed you to go for vacation for a particular period of time, and you're going to come back and you're one of their employees. So this is where they will check on it, and if it's not stated on that way, they have just said, this is another X on you getting the visa. Then the third part, now they will ask you, do you know anybody there? Do you have a family there that maybe in case of anything you can run to? It's just like a trap, to trap you. Because once you say you have somebody there, they know definitely this person, if he goes there once the term, or they have visa term, or his visa term finished, he'll definitely run away. He will not come back. So what I always advise people, I hope I'm okay to say this, just play your game. Play your game well. You're going, if you know you want to come and stay in Germany, play your game well. You're on your own. This is just like let me just put an example. This is just like a judgment day. You're on your own. So you cannot say, because my mom have a sister there, you finish. You just spoiled your game. But they will not tell you at the moment. They will just be listening to you. They will be asking you more and more questions. And I think those are the only most important questions that they always ask there, that many people fail on it. Make sure you don't mention that you know anybody. Make sure you have your bank statement well written, well drafted, and it has to be at least 3 months, to show that you have been keeping the money there. The money is there for like your savings, or you have been playing with it or something like that, withdrawing and depositing. And also the letter of employment. Then now it will come to, how did you met the person that you're going to visit? Definitely, for now we have international technologies, Facebook, all those social media. That one is not a problem. So once they check and see that everything is okay on that particular part, or what they have asked, this is now they'll give you time. They'll tell you to go back home, and give you a particular date to come and collect the visa. So once you know that you've done that part well, then you definitely get the visa. Then after that, I got my visa. When I went there, I got my visa. I was so happy. I was overexcited. I couldn't imagine I'm leaving all this struggle behind. And I didn't even want to know that I can ever come back. The visa was only 1 month. So for me, I felt like the visa is like 100 years. I will never come back to Kenya, because Izo Siku, those days, Kenya was so hard. It's not like now. At least now, let me say, God has given us more knowledge, more wisdom. People know how to do, people know how to work, people know how to generate money. But those days we couldn't do nothing. I mean, and if you're in a state that you have friends that don't uplift you, I was in that particular state. I couldn't do nothing. The only thing I need to do is to dress up in the evening hours, go and sit down. We start to give G stories, waste time. I mean, who wasted time? We just wasted time at that time. So when I got here, I met, this is now, it was like a blow. As much as I thought that things are going to be easier, oh God, I'm out of Kenya. I didn't put that mind that what am I going to meet where I'm going? How is it going to be? Am I going to adjust? Am I going to be okay with the life there? So I came in, I met the person, and you have to accept no matter what you see. Just be ready because this is not Africa again. So they all started in the part of food. This is where I had a lot of challenges because now I've left ugali, I've left mandazi moto, I've left chai moto, I've left yani chapati mandondo, I've left nice food. You reach here, you get things like this. Me, I call it still today. I call it water sauce, and the potato that they have mashed it till the end and water on it. So it was not easy for me to adjust. And something funny, today this is my favorite food, that water sauce and that potatoes that they have smashed really it's really, I mean, wameibonda, sorry for the people that don't understand. They have really smashed it well. This is what I love. Sorry. So after that, I the thing that also punished me a little bit was the weather. The weather was too harsh. I came on winter time. You can imagine January. It was all cold, all cold. I remember the first time they took me out. I wanted to carry my decade, my blanket with me because I told them, how will I even survive outside there? How are you people surviving? And you see them, they are okay. They will be just walking. And the only time they wear the jacket, maybe when they want to come, it's just a light one. They don't even care. So it was all. I mean, it's a different world. It's very different, a very different world. And I stayed here. I tried to come along with the situation, adjust with everything. The language was a very big barrier. Oh my God. Before I came to understand or even create let me just say a perfect sentence according to African level or according to a foreign level, it took me almost 8 months because here I am. I'm in a foreign land. Is a very, very different language. Their grammar is very high. The way they create the sentence is like, it's just very different. It's the opposite side. The way I would talk now is not the way I would talk. I cannot. Okay, for example, I say I want to go out. Ich muss rausgehen. So the things are coming in between. It was so hard for me, but I thank God. So far, so good. I'm okay with it now. And another thing that also was a little bit tricky for me, I did a video in my YouTube, is the way they can stare at somebody. They can really stare at you. I don't know if it's the same thing in Canada.
Oh, yes, some people do that. Yes, some people will really do that, but you just have to brush it off. To brush it off. Pretend you're not really seeing. Some people will stare at you literally like this. Maybe they have never seen our kind of people. You
Yeah,
can't judge them. Yeah, you can't judge them. We have to learn how to survive. We have to know that this is not our home. We are just adjusting, and we have to take whatever comes. Yeah, because we
yeah.
came here with a purpose. As long as you came here with a purpose, you already know why you're here. You don't have to let that worry you. Yeah, I get that sometimes, but you just get used to it.
Yeah, it was not easy anyway. It was not easy. And the funniest part that caught me is when a child told me that, well, why can't you just take a correct, let me just use the Nigerian English now, a correct bath, just bath well, go and take correct shower so that you can be clean like us. Maybe your color can come like us because maybe you're dirty, maybe you're not taking a shower every day. I was down.
Wow, wow,
And
wow.
whenever it's a child, you cannot do anything. You cannot even caution them. And the worst part, the mother is listening, but they cannot do anything.
Wow.
So
That's extreme. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
these are
that's
the challenges that people see here, and a lot of challenges too. Like if you go to the train station, I think it's the same thing. If you enter buses, if you enter trains, there's some kind of they'll be trying to push you off, or maybe to stay on their own and things like that. But what I came to learn and love about Germany is the jobs opportunities. This is, I must say, I've not been to Canada, I've not been to America, but let me just say in Germany, I think if you know what brought you here, then you can make it in life. If you only know and focus, because at some point I thank God because I already saw what the mistakes I learned from my mistakes back at home. So when I'm here, I already know that if I still continue with that kind of life, I've reached here, I want to follow the people that are going to club. I want to be clubbing. I want to be making party. I want to dress good. I want to do this. I mean, I live in a competition life. I will never do anything. But I thank God because that the punishment or the mistakes I did in my past made me to know how to live in my today living. For example, now if we have jobs opportunity that you don't need to go to schools long. There's one like a security this we call it this security jobs. That those type of jobs you can only do it for 1 week. You do your course for 1 week, and after 1 week you start your work because it's in the market now. Everybody, most of the companies, and because of the pandemic, they are looking for securities, and you can get work very easily with that. If you're somebody that you don't want to maybe to go for 1 year course or 2 years, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, because there's even 5 years courses. And this type of job too, you're getting good money. For example, the least paid is around 2,200 euros. You don't need to do anything. You just have to stand like a policeman and be watching, looking at people, the way they are entering, coming, maybe control their IDs and all those type of stuff. And this is where I've said Germany, they have a lot of opportunities. They can take you to school, they will pay your school, so you don't have any reason to stay at home. You don't have any reason to say that you don't want to work. Maybe if you're lazy, there's school that you can go to study your career, and after that you get good money. And when you're in German too, if maybe by that period of time you're doing your German language, because definitely before you start any work, you have to know, at least have a knowledge of the language. And when you're doing this language, there's always some support from the government. We call it a sphere. They give you some pocket money that will help you in buying ticket, help you in buying some little food, something small for yourself. And yeah, so for the people who really want to come from Africa to Germany, there are a lot of ways to. There's another thing that we call English, come. Freiwillig Beruf. You do it on your own will, but you'll be getting just some little cash, like pocket money too. This way you can get the opportunity, you can get go to online. But I think I'll write it on the comments down. You go to online, or I'll send a link of it from their website. You go online, you just apply at your whether you're in Kenya, whether you're in Cameroon, you're in Nigeria, any place of the world, any country in Africa. If you know you're ready to use 1 year just to give them this service and get little money, so long as you come to Germany, then it's good, because they will pay your ticket, they will pay your visa, they will make sure you get the visa, you get your ticket, and you're here. So I think this is the most easiest way to come to Germany without looking for pocket money, without looking for employment letter. You don't need those things, because they're the ones who are going to do everything for you. The only thing you have to do, present your letter of the contract letter that they will send you through the email or through post. You take it to the embassy, and there you are. You get your visa, and you're here to work. And after doing this work for 1 year, you still have opportunities to do things like nursing job, taking care of the old people in the hospital. A lot of things you can still do, and you still get your papers and you move on. So this is the biggest and the easiest way to get a visa to come to Germany. Just this freiwillig, to do it on your own will. You don't expect big payments, but you get a pocket money from it. Yeah.
It's just like volunteer. Is it like a volunteer kind of thing?
English just went home. Volunteer
I
work.
understand.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's like volunteer, right? Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
So what places do you volunteer at? Is it community? Can you expound more on what someone can apply for volunteer work?
Okay, for volunteer work, you apply mostly it's in where they take care of old people.
Oh.
Where they take
So
care of people. And it depends on how hard work you are. If you're working hard, if you're showing interest, because you definitely sometimes you have some little time like 3 hours a day that you can do your own private things, then you can also use this chance to go and study the German language deeper to get to know, have more knowledge on it, and they can take you from there. If they see that you're working so hard, they can take you to go and work in the hospitals.
Uh-huh. I had seen Johnston wrote something. Johnston, Johnson
Yes,
is asking, are you talking about BFD, FSJLM?
exactly. This is what I'm talking about. Johnson.
Oh, can you elaborate what that means? Like in
BFD,
layman's.
oh my God. BFD, I don't know. I don't really know the full meaning, but let me talk about FSOT is what I know about more, because this is what they call Freiberuf, Freiberuf something. I've not done it, but I know a lot of Kenyans. I know many Kenyans and many Cameroons that came through FSOT. Let me just try to elaborate it more. Yeah, it's called FSO. The one that I know is called the Freiwillig Soziales Jahr. That means you do it. Frei is to volunteer. You volunteer to work with the social people, to help the old people, to attend to the old people, and you can do it for 1 year. So you do it you volunteer doing it. But what I know is that they get some little cash with them. They're just like pocket money. It's not something big. But about FF or yacht, I have to check again. I'm not too familiar with them, because I just heard, and I know of people that I know a lot of people, I must say, a lot of Kenyans and a lot of Cameroons that use that way to come to Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me read some of the comments so that we can answer some of the questions that people are asking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me go up. Hi, Dominic. Welcome, Dominic. And then, Alice is saying live from Dubai. Welcome, live from Dubai. And then invite me. Dave Ondiek is saying you invite him. Hashtag Osiepa. What is Osiepa?
Rafiki.
Oh, okay. Is it Luo? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
it's
this is
word,
mine.
yeah. Mm.
Okay. Guys, I hope you're taking notes. Lefa is reminding guys to take notes. And then I saw something, Canada, thanks. Oh, okay. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, yeah? Ask your questions and then we shall answer them as we go. I don't have anyone in Germany and I'm interested to work in Germany. How can I enter there?
Okay,
Dominic,
first of all, okay, sorry, okay.
Yeah, Dominic is asking. Yeah, how can they, without knowing anyone?
First of all, okay, first of all, there's somebody that wrote something that is very interesting here. She said that please tell the people the truth. German is not easy for migrants from Africa, especially when you're not born there. Not easy to get a job without papers. It's true, you cannot get a job without papers. You have to have your paper first of all. And one thing for sure, the ways of getting paper. Let me first start with the paper part. I will get back to the question that the person asked. First of all, the different ways of coming to Germany. There's some people that come like they come like asylum seekers, whereby you have to go to you land in Asylheim. We call it Asylheim. It's like Asyl house, or somewhere where they'll keep you because you don't have papers and you don't have a country of residence, something like that. So they'll keep you there for some time before they'll check on your case, before they'll know where you come from or how they'll deal with you, how they'll handle you.
Is it
And that,
asylum seekers?
yeah,
Sorry
asylum
to
seekers.
interrupt. Is it asylum? Are you talking
Yes,
about asylums?
yes,
Okay.
because yeah, somebody said I should say the truth, so I'm trying to take to make it clear for them, because I talked my own part of the story. Rosiana Zimmerman, I talked my own part of story, the way I came and the way I landed. So there's some people, there are many people that come like asylum seekers. They seek asylum, they want to live here, but they don't have papers to present themselves and they cannot get the paper easily. And there are only two ways to get papers in Germany, but there are also different ways that I might not know about. But the two ways I know is baby or getting married. And once you get married, to get married from asylum is also a little bit hard because you have to present now your papers to show where you're coming from. And some chances you might end up being taken back to your country first when you want to get married through asylum. So through getting baby, is the most easiest way to get your paper. And I know of some asylum seekers that get opportunity to work. Yes, they will not get the nice job or the nice payments that we think of, but it depends. Like I say, in Germany is how you show your interest. I've worked in Asylheim and I know it's how you show your interest. If you show that you really want to do something, they will take you to school when you're in Asyl. They'll take you to do your German course. They cannot, what is good about German, they don't just leave you there. They'll There's some little activities that you, if you want even more, you can get. But first of all, they will take you to school too. You do your you do your first level of German language. So after that, then now it depends on how you work hard on getting your papers. Some people are lucky to get their papers through asylum and through not getting children or not getting married, and they'll still get their papers. It depends with your story, and it depends on how heavy your story is. And things like also sickness can also make you to get paper in Germany. There's some different sicknesses that are chronic, that they don't have any other option that to give you, allow you to stay here and give you the paper. And like I said, those migrants, it depends on how you handle yourself. We have migrants like from Syria. I have a neighbor that she's a Syrian neighbor family. They didn't. They're living with their only mother, father, children. They don't have any white man that you can say is the one who gave them the paper or something. That's why I say it depends on how you handle yourself, how you give in yourself, how much interest you show them that you want to do something, or the knowledge you have. Present your papers. Show if you come out clean, they will definitely help you more. But at some cases, you can get back home, find yourself nyumbani, home. So it's not easy and it's not hard. But if you have your papers, Rosiana, you know very well it's easy, and you have a lot of opportunities once you get your papers to stay in Germany. You have a lot of opportunities. It requires only your hard work, only your efforts, then you can make it. And for the other question, I forgot the name.
Here. Let me put it up for you. It's Dominic Omwange. I don't have anyone in Germany, and I'm interested to work in Germany. How can I enter there?
This is what I was talking about, and many people have seen some people there from Germany here too. That is what we call FSJ, FSJ. I don't know, I cannot talk of the other words, but I think they are almost the same thing because they are all volunteer work. If you want to volunteer to work with them for 1 year, this is where you get the opportunity. And Dominic, this is how you can come. You apply, then they will check on your papers. They always accept, and especially now with this pandemic, they're accepting a lot of FSJ people because as German is saying that older people, they are many than younger people. So they're looking for people so much. Once you apply, you get the opportunity, you come. And once you're in, according to the people that have done it, once you're in, you try to apply for an opportunity to do the Altenpflegerin, or even maybe enter the Kranken. This is the nursing part, to take care of the old people or to go to do your nursing. So you have to, it's all about your efforts. Once you're there, once you're in the volunteering work, you apply, You show them you have interest, you apply for the work, you apply for the school, and they will definitely give you opportunity. I know a lot of people who came here through FSJ, that this volunteering work, that they never went back home, and they're doing nice, they're doing good, and they have made it through that volunteer work. And they're now permanently here.
So let me put up another question. Okay. Dominic is Dave is saying it's not easy. I didn't get that. Okay, Johnston Olefa is asking, does BFD program require a bank statement? I don't know what is BFD. Can you start by explaining that? BFD.
Wow. The same thing here. I don't know about it, but not unless I just check on it. I've not really this. I think it's almost the same thing. But if it's somebody here that knows about it, they can still state on it, because it's all about volunteer. I've just read it now. It's Bundesfreiwilligendienst. So more about it, I can't. I don't want to lie. I don't know. But what I know is something to do with the volunteer work. What I know that brings a lot of Africans here is FSJ,
which is volunteer work to work with the old people.
Yes,
and
exactly.
then I had a question myself. Okay, what would you advise someone? Let's say I'm in Kenya right now. I want to come to Germany. Do you recommend me to go for German classes first, or I can come and learn German when I land in Germany? What is recommended?
What I would advise people here is better you get the knowledge. It's better you get the knowledge. The more your chances of, even when you, even at the point of application, you'll definitely be taken immediately, because
if you have done the courses.
Yes, but it's the best thing is always to try and go for the courses of any country that you know is a non-speaking English country. Try to get some knowledge of the language. It's always a great opportunity for you.
Oh, okay. So you have had guys go for those German classes. Even what levels are there? Is it 1, 2, 3? What are the levels? And
yes,
which one
there's the A1, there's A1, A2, then B1, B2. But for the people that are coming from Kenya, mostly they always do A1. But there's some people they will ask you for A2 too. So you do the A1 and you do the A2. But they're short-term courses. Then when you come here now, you can do your B1, which is all needed in the government of Germany. For every migrant, you need to have your B1, because this is the basic level of German language. Then now you can go for B2. B2, mostly they always ask for it if, for example, you want to do some courses that you don't have your papers. I'm hanging.
No, you're good. You're good. I can hear you. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So okay. So for B2, they always, if maybe you want to do it on your own interest, or you want to do some courses that will require you to have the B2, then there's a C1, C2. Those are for the university level.
Okay, so the basic one is A1 and A2. At least do A1 and A2. Would you recommend that?
Yes. Yes, but mostly A1. A1 is the most important one. You have the basic, only the bases. You don't need to go too deep. Then if you have time, if you have the money, then you can go for A2. Why not?
Okay. So let me check some question. And then Johnston is saying, life in Kenya has not yet changed. Ni kuamuka, kung'ara, kuhaso, mjengo, paycheck to paycheck. That's what Johnson is saying. Life has not yet changed, but we know that you can, you can start with something from where you are, with as little that you have. You can start from where you are. You don't have to judge yourself with the environment, like locking yourself in the whole environment of saying life is hard, there are no jobs. Start from something, a small business. and then start saving up slowly, slowly. You can be able to go to Germany or any other place in the Middle East. And then let me see. Benjamin is saying hi there. Are there any prospects for qualified industrial electricians who are nearing 50 years old? Benjamin is looking for jobs for people who are almost 50 years old. I think he's qualified in industrial electricians.
Okay, like I said, I think this FSJ, if you want to come through it, they have a particular age that you can no more use it to come to Germany. But if he finds another way, like maybe invitation or get married or have a child here or something, there's no job that have limitations until you get your time to go for your rent, to go for your pension. Yeah. So if he finds a way to come here and have the qualifications with him, the only thing he needs to do now is have the knowledge of German language. It depends with the company on what level they want of his German language. Then you have to translate the certificates into German, which is done in if you are in like in your Bayern, they do it in Munich. You have to change this. They have to translate the which type of level you are from according to the German education system.
Oh,
so once
okay.
that one is done and they approve that the certificates are genuine, because this is where now they will check first if it's genuine or it's forged, and then now they will check the level of your education or your career. Then now they can now translate it. Either they will take you for a 6 months course just to understand the way of German. This is not now the language, because this is now the career that you have. But mostly they can still ask you to go for 1 year. They can ask you for 6 months, or them themselves in the company, they can train you for some period of time or annually for you to get to know their way in German companies or something.
Okay, that's good to know. And then Dominic is saying, I have a notion about racial abuses practiced in Germans against people of color. Is this true or false? Or it's just propaganda from the media house?
It's true. It's true. And what I always say, because we know, somebody mentioned it, that especially we Kenyans, we are always naive, or maybe we are always like, we draw ourselves back. We don't like to fight or to stand for our rights or talk out. And actually, I was almost in that position before, because that time I came new. Because I was like, oh, I just came now. If I try to fight back, they might take me back, or I don't know what can happen to me. So I was a little bit afraid of my future, which is very bad. Fear is a disease. It's not even, God don't even like people that fear. So what I can say, if you go through any racism, definitely sometimes it will come like maybe somebody will just push you or talk bad to you, or maybe just do something stupid. This is why now the language comes in. Once you know how to talk with them back, you don't need to fight, you don't need to be violent, but at least give them back what you know that you deserve, what you know it's your right, what you know that them to it our in here to go inside them, and they will understand. Next time if they see a black person, I have to back off. And there's a way too, if you know you cannot speak it out, you bring it out in English. Don't do me there like this. I have my rights, I know but racism is always there. At Kenya we still have racism. Sometimes different languages, they don't understand each other. But okay, why it pinches us so much is because they tend to believe that many Africans don't understand their language, and so they can do to them how they want or how they feel like. I've seen cases in foreign offices. A lot of sorry to say, West African people or different parts of Africa that could not express themselves. They don't know how to defend themselves. They don't know how to talk, because just because you don't know how to talk the language, it weighs you down in a lot of ways. In foreign office, they can just make you to lose hope in life. Even sometimes with the children cases, when it comes to children cases, if you don't know how to stand and talk, They can also just, they can, I mean, they can make your life, they can give you a blackout in life. That's why I advise everybody that is in Germany or they tend to come to Germany, try to, as much as you can, to get deep into this language. Get to know the language more. Try to talk out. Once you feel or you know it is not supposed to be like the way the person is taking me to, talk out. We can finish racism if we stand and talk out. But if we face it and hide ourselves and try to be good, when you know that you are punishing yourself, think about the generation that is going to stay here. We have kids here, they are black and they are coming up. And the same thing we are facing, the same thing they will face. I mean, racism will never finish. I don't think this thing can ever end because that it has been there since generation. But if we that are now here, that are old enough to talk, if we can talk, if we can face them with no fear, then I think our children will also see what we are doing and they will be able to stand for their rights. But if we draw ourselves back and be covering ourselves, you are going to punish your generation, believe me, you are going to punish your generation. Because these people, they always do what they feel like. Not all of them, they are bad. I don't want to attack the white people. Not all white people, they are bad. But there's this particular 1, 2, 3 people that just don't like the black color. If they see the black color, it's like it's irritating them, or I don't know. Even in the buses, in offices, somebody will just deny you your right when you know very well you deserve it. But because of that fear, you refuse to talk, then you're deprived from your rights.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good point, actually, yeah. So Tauya is asking, do I need to be proficient in German prior to getting the visa? I think we have talked about that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Olefa Johnston is asking, how can we apply for security jobs?
Like I said, if you're here and you have your papers, it's easy, very easy. It's a 4 days course. But if you're at home, you still need to follow the process that I said to first get your visa, come here, get your stay. Then now you can now apply for all those types of other jobs that you need. But if you want to come either through FSCOT or get your visa on normal way, the long process, as you said.
Okay. And then Osango is asking, is the course in English? The courses that they offer, are they in English or in German?
Most of the courses, they're in, I believe 90% or 98% of the courses are in German. That's why they want you to get their German language, to know it, to have the knowledge of it. Then what I came to know also, there's some Kenyans too and Cameroons that I know that have done business administration in English, but you still have to get the German knowledge. Yes, you'll be in the computer or anything, I don't know, but you still have to have their language in your mouth. So it's not, I mean, German, you have to just know German language. Not unless you work in some places like Siemens, I don't know. But you just like Siemens, if you're working in Siemens, you're here for maybe a period of time, 3 months, 2 months, you go back to your country of origin where they will say, put you again. But normally in Deutschland, in Germany, you just have to know the language. This is the only way out.
Okay. So German is very important. So Dominic is saying German language is stressful. And then Anaika laugh emojis. Is stressful, my dear. Yeah. I think when you first begin, because they start with the simple words, maybe like hi, hello.
Yes.
When you go advancing, this is a cup, my name is this, I work here. You know, I think when you get the hang of it, you can get through. Nothing is difficult. Yeah. It's just a matter of, you know, being patient, being willing to do so. Yeah. I think it's just getting the hang of it. I am searching for a pathway to I don't know, read that word.
Ausbildung. I'm searching for a pathway to Ausbildung. Please guide me. Okay, Johnson Olefa, if you're in Germany, I don't know if you're in Germany and you have your documents, it's very easy. You can go to different organizations. And it depends on what you're interested to do, because this is a career. House building is a career that he's looking for a way to get his, or to do his career or something. I should guide him. Okay, you can go to different organizations where you get help. You can go to job center, or they call it job center. There's another one, Arbeitsamt. They can still guide you very well on what you want to do. Here, the question is, what do you want to do?
Okay, that's a good answer. Let me see. And Bambazi is asking, if someone never went to school, can she get a job in Germany?
Definitely. Ziko mingi, they are too much. They are too much. Even some Germans here, by the way, they didn't go to school. There is handwork, like construction, a lot of things you can do, a lot. Even in the how do they call these companies in English? Where they're packing things, like industries, all those things, you can get it. Even this security job that I'm talking about, you don't need to bring any document. It's just your German knowledge, understanding, and you're in.
Okay, Atoti, I want you to be, I think you can you see the questions from your side?
Wow, they are flowing, which again, let me see if I'll see.
We are at Mbambazi. I wanted to leave you a bit answering the questions, and then I'll come back in a few minutes.
Let me find Bombazi. Okay. What are the requirements? Okay, somebody, Issa, has asked, what are the requirements needed to qualify? Issa, to qualify for what, first of all? To qualify for what? Alafu, who again? Social work. Okay. It's called, I mean, if I don't ask your questions kindly, if I don't see your question kindly, I don't know how you can write it again, then I see, because my laptop is just jumping. Natamani kwenda Canada, Aki, Mesh. Let's struggling together. If I go before you, I invite you, and if you're okay. Are you talking about BFL, FSCOT? Yes, this is what I was talking about. Alice Mutua. I'm in Dubai working as a security guard for 6 years. I want to work in Germany. How to apply? Like I said, Alice Mutua, you need to first get the visa to come to Germany. You have to find your way out to Germany first. And once you get here, you also need to have your documents. The documents, the list given is always 1 year for you to be able to get a work. You can get even less months, but it's very tricky for you to get employed with less than 1 year visa. Just jumping. Okay. Please tell the people the truth. German is easy. Migrants. Okay, that one I already read it. I think I've answered most of the questions. Rosimaman, all processes are not easy. Africans in Germany, but when you are young, from 15 to 35, it's better to try. Yes, you're right, Rosiana. Osagie and Osahare say the truth, without the language, you won't go far. The language is the basic, of course, yes. Yeah, okay. So you can still drop your questions. Anybody who have a question, Atuti, I'm in Gizu, Nakula Samak. It's only that I know of a little bit of German language, and I'm aspiring to once work in Germany. So I'm aspiring. Sorry, guy, I'm reading the questions like German language. I'm aspiring to once work in Germany in the medical sector. Of course, you can try. Johnston Olefa, you can try the FSJ, try the volunteer work. You can try it. You can try it. Then after you get here, then you find your way out. Definitely, when you're here, you always get your way out. There's
What
some
is
good.
Oh, okay. What is BFD?
Is something to do with the military, because I just said it's Bundesfreiwilligendienst. So I think it's something to do with the military. Yeah. I don't know about it. I've never even heard about it. I just saw it now in the internet. So I don't know deep about that one. I cannot really explain.
What are the requirements needed to qualify for what? I don't know what Issa is asking for.
Mm-hmm.
It's social work, BFD. BFD is social work. That's what Osango is saying.
Okay.
Okay. And then Dave anasema natamani kwenda Canada aki #mesh. Let's struggle together. If I go before you, I invite you. And if you go before me, you invite me. #mesh. Thank you. Okay, Dave anatamani kuja Canada. Yes, mta invite each other, whoever comes first, yeah? And then, are you talking about BFD, FSD? Oh, I think that one we read, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. We need to try this. Thanks. Let me see. Atoti, I'm in Dubai working as security guard for 6 years. I want to work in Germany. How to apply from here?
Okay, like I said, I answered that already. I just said once she gets her visa or her way in to Germany, then she needs a stay. That's they call it Aufenthaltstitel. That is supposed to be 1 year and above. She can still get work, the security work with less than 1 year, but it's always tricky. But first of all, get your visa, come to Germany, get your stay. Then now you can get the job. You can apply for the job. You can go to for the short course of the job and get the job.
And then we have Rosina Zimmerman. Please tell people the truth. Germany is not easy for migrants from Africa, especially when you are not born there. It's not easy to get a job without papers. I think we talked about that already. Yeah. Let me see. Before you volunteer, you must learn German language certificate, B1. Is it true?
No. Like I said, in Kenya, you cannot go for B1 because it's hard, it's tough. I mean, it's a little bit, the level is a little bit higher. I know of people that come here with only A1 and A2. So you can get the A2 if it's too high for you to come. Then in between the course or the volunteer work, when you're still working, you can be now enlarging or making yourself brighter with the language. You can now start your B1 course because you'll be working in the morning hours. Then in the afternoon, you can go for the courses, German courses, but you cannot come with B1s. Many people, they do. I think 99% of the migrants here, they do their B1s in Germany.
Oh, okay.
They call it B1s, B1.
Okay, so Mesh, you are chap more than me. I trust you. Can you do it? Oh, I think they are talking about who will be coming to Canada first. And then BFD and FSJ are the same. The difference is age. Oh, okay.
Okay, I've learned something.
Yeah, they are the same. The difference is the age. That is the volunteer work, right? It's the volunteer you're talking about, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So I'm still learning myself about Germany. And then Rosina Zimmerman, migrating is always hard, but it's all about trying.
Just like I said.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Because remember that this is not our home country. We are migrants. So we are trying to seek greener pastures. And we always pray for the best, right? We always hope and pray for the best because there's a reason that people migrate, looking for jobs, looking for greener pastures, looking for better education for our kids. There are different reasons why even people who have been posted by their companies to go do work, in a different country, and you can't say no. They are ambassadors, yeah? There's always a reason why people migrate, yeah? So we always hope for the best. So Onsango knows about it. He's saying BFD is from 27 to 60 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what he says. Yeah. I think this is one of Saliclau's subscribers. They know much about,
Okay.
So very ready. Let me see. Oh, Devon Dieck Mesh, are you taking notes? And then we compare after the show. Yeah, take notes, guys. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, right? And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Tauya from South Africa is asking, do I need to be proficient in Germany prior to applying for the visa? And what are the age requirements for the volunteer programs?
I think the Osagie said it, 27 to 60 years for BFD. And for FSO time, I think, FSO is going to be a little bit less. From 20-something, I think 23 or something. I'm not really sure, 23 to around 40 or 50 years. I'm not really sure, but I know it starts around 20 years.
Okay. Let me see another question. If you are in Africa, it's good to learn German up to B1 certificate, and you won't regret it. Please tell them. That's what Onsango is saying. It's good to have B1. That's what he says. Yeah.
Yes, it's good. It's not bad. It's very nice. It's good to have it. But one thing, Osagi and Osahare, remember, you're going to do your, what is the name of this course again? When you want to do your, to get like your German pass, or even that B1 to get the knowledge more about the German history. When you are at home, I don't know, maybe it depends also with like somebody said, it depends also with your efforts on how you're studying or how strong you are. But from my own part of view, of knowledge of view, I prefer the B1 to be done here because you are now communicating with the people. Your German is getting better. You have access to different people to talk to that are already in German, they already know the German language, or maybe Germans themselves, and you can talk to them. But it's still good to do it at home if you have the opportunity, and if you can pass the exam of B1 is also good. But for the people that are a little bit slow in German language, in learning languages, I prefer, or I would advise, once you get to Germany, then you can do your B1 because you have opportunities of communication and get even to know about their history practically. Then you can now apply it in the exams when the exams come.
Okay. Onsango is saying you need to convert your CV to German too. It's important if you are a tech person, it's not really necessary. So is it true that you need to convert your CV into German?
Yes, that one is very necessary, but it's always happened. Like I said before, it happens when you're here. When you now want to apply for the course, when you want to do your career, you now take it to the responsible offices that are where you live. Now they're the people that are going to show you or tell you where to take them exactly. That okay, the name. It has a name. It has a particular name that where you go with your certificates. They now prove it and tell you the level that you can do, or where your level of education in Germany.
Okay, and then Johnson is saying, please help us to structure our CV when applying for that volunteer work. Have you done a video about that? Hello?
Hmm.
Hi, Atoti. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I didn't get you well because it was kind of breaking.
Oh, okay. It says, please help us to structure our CV when applying for that volunteer work. That's
Oh,
homework. They have
okay.
given you
I
homework.
think
Yeah.
Johnston Oyefa,
Yes, they have given you homework.
you people are
So,
giving me work, but it's okay. Yes, what I
you
will
know what
do
you
maybe in
do?
the next live.
No. This is a challenge for you. They will come subscribe to you, and then now you have content. Go tell them how to structure the CV on one of your
And get the
videos.
information exactly.
Yes, because now you know that they want to find out how to structure their CV. So that is homework on your side. That is
Yeah.
good because now they have given you a topic
Thank you.
that you will do on your
Thank
side.
you.
Yeah, they will come over, subscribe, and then you can explain everything. And then after you have explained, maybe we can come back here and then explain further. Yeah, that's good.
Thank you so much. So Johnston, we'll see us later in another place.
Yeah, on your place on a Toti Talks channel. Okay, and then Onsango is saying BFD and FSJ is the same thing, only age different. I think we had read that.
Yeah.
We had read that. And then BFD is same as FSJ, but it's for the people beyond 27 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I think we had discussed about it. Let me see what Rosina Zimmerman is saying. Rosina Zimmerman is saying all processes are not easy for Africans in Germany. But when you are young, from 18 to 35, it's better to try. Is it true?
Okay, according to maybe to the education level, I can say it's true. It might be true or it's true. I don't know. I'm not so sure. But if you want to come to Germany, if you want to get married, if you get a spouse from German and you're in Africa and the person wants to marry you or he wants you to come and visit them, it's always there. The chances are there, but the process now, the process now depends on the German embassy in your country. If you have luck, if they give you the visa, utatoka, you can come out. But if you're not lucky, then, like she said, the process is not easy.
Okay. So let me read this one from Onsango. Our friend Onsango says, the truth is, without the language, you won't go far. The language is the basic. So is that true?
Yes, it's very true. Without the language, first of all, you can face the racism at a higher rate. You okay at your place of work, you even have more problem. You have difficulties. Even at the offices when you're going, even to do the things to do with your children's school, the children authority. There are a lot of places, if you don't have the German knowledge, you're going to hate Germany. In fact, you can even deport yourself before they deport you. That's why I'm advising people, if you want to come to Germany or any other non-speaking country, non-speaking English country, try to get to know their language. It will help you in a very big way. It help you to defend yourself. It will help you to move forward. It will help you to get to know more about the country, to get to know more, even to get even better work, even to go to higher rank at your working place. Because the more German you can bring out, the more German language you can bring out. You have your English with you, or you have your French language with you. And 3 languages, one person, one company, where different cultures are. They will bring you up. They will definitely lift you up. So the more you work hard on your languages, the more opportunities you have to.
Perfect. So Rosina Zimmerman says, start from A1 to B2, then have a chance for a job. That's what he says. She says, I think she's in Germany, right? Rosina, tell us where you're from. I think she's in Germany, Rosina Zimmerman, because she knows a lot. Yeah, she knows a lot about Germany. Yeah. Yeah. Reach out to me, Rosina. We can talk also. You can tell us
Yeah.
more about Germany and how your journey was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them some tips. Let's connect on Instagram. My name is the same, Cynthia Knowledge is Power. So German, Johnson Olefa is saying German language is not stressful. Try Chinese utaona. Anasema German is not stressful. Just try doing Chinese ndio utaona. Yeah, because of those sticks that they write, the sticks.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. So Johnson Olefa is saying, Atoti, I am in Githu, Nakula Samak. It's only that I know of a little bit of German language and aspiring to once work in Germany in the medical sector. Wow, that's very good, Johnson.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to dream. Always keep the dream and the hope alive. That's good.
They are valid, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Johnston, I used to live in Githu at one point. I used to live in Zimmerman, actually. Zimmerman and Githurai, yes. I used to live in Zimmerman. I was brought up, actually. I was born and raised in Zimmerman. Yeah, I was born and raised in Zimmerman. So Githurai, we just used to walk when we want to get there. So are there age restrictions in most programs?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. Not okay. Especially in health sectors. I know of women of almost 50 years, 50 something, or going to 60. They're still working in the health sectors. In kindergarten, that is a child care. Like I'm a kindergartner. I work in the kindergarten. And we have old people. We have old people that are almost 60. That some I have the last one is 63 years. In security, the security service that I'm insisting on, I'm talking about too much. They also have old people. There's no restriction. Maybe very few.
Okay.
If there is, yeah.
And then Tauya is saying Europe is not easy. I realize. Is it true? Europe is not easy.
Europe is not easy, especially if you don't have papers and if you don't know their language where you are. It's going to it's going to be tough.
So Johnston is saying, I want to learn German up to B1 or B2. That is very good. Yeah. The higher, the better. The higher, the better. And then Johnston is saying, sorry for my questions, but in return, I am helping you with a hint for a new content that can match with YouTube SEO. Yeah. Thank you so much, Olefa. That is what I told you, Atoti. It's good for the questions because now it tells you what is in people's minds. That is why I always encourage my people to ask questions. Because now they give you tend to understand what they are thinking about, what they are asking about, and then give them that kind of information so that they can be conversant. Yeah, it is good. Now you have what they are asking. They are asking for the CV. You will go there, sit down, and make that content and post it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me see. Tauya is saying, can someone come and teach English as a foreign language? She's asking if...
Yeah, Tauya. Yeah. First of all, you have to know the German language because there's no way you can teach the Germans English and you don't know their language. You have to do some translation there.
Yeah.
So first of all, you have to know the German language. Then you have to come get your... like a teacher, I think you have to go almost to C2 or something like that because you have to really know deep German language because as much as English have their basics like grammatic, deep grammar, deep what have you. This is how German is. German have more stronger grammar. So you need to know that German. then you can now be able to bring your English and teach them. And definitely jobs, there are a lot of jobs like children that are in school, the parents don't have time to help them to do their homework. Even some older people that just want to know English for their own kind of view, you can still teach them. But first, Tawia, get your German language in the pocket.
Yeah, that's true, because you need to translate whatever you are teaching into English. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's true. So we have Tante Africa Talk Show. Hi, host and guests. Welcome so much, Tante Africa Talk Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. And then, hi, Mama Bear, Rose Williams. Rose Will. Oh, okay.
She's there. She's up there.
Oh, I didn't see her. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Rose Williams just joined. Let me listen. Hey, beautiful girls. Oh my gosh, how come I missed your comment? Welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my gosh, I would really love to see you behind the tent. Yeah. Rose Williams. Yeah, Rose Williams is a YouTuber as well. She's based in Kenya. Yeah, you can go subscribe to her channel. She has very interesting topics. Her content is very nice. Yeah, I saw her in Tuko Talks. That's where I first knew her from. Yeah, I saw her story in Tuko Talks. Go subscribe to Rose Williams Kenya. Yeah, she's such a beautiful soul. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Rose Williams. Wow. And then, hey, host and guest, and Craig. I think she's in. Oh, Craig. Okay, sorry, I don't know much about Germany, so
yeah.
Thank you so much. We have Germans in the house. Thank you so much, guys.
Wow.
Yes, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So actually, I thought I wanted to ask you to explain to us what about your job as well, what you're doing currently. More about your career as well, because I didn't ask you from the beginning.
Okay, wow. Here they call them Tagesmutter. It's as much as a kindergarten, the person that is working in the kindergarten. But now I work in my private place. I'm my boss. I'm my everything, and I deal with 5 kids. Okay, how will I start to explain this job? You have to go for a course, and this course doesn't have an end, because you go like in Bayan, where I did my own. We went for the course for 3 months. Then again, we started to go. Now we did our practicals in a kindergarten. You do your practicals. It's going to last for 2 weeks. Then again, you now start to do in between. How do they call it in English? You'll be going to for evening classes, for further studies or something like that. So it will be like 2 times in a month, sometimes 1 in a month. It depends on how their schedule is, so that they can be able to acquire everybody to complete their course yearly, because they have some specific time that has to be accomplished in every year. And before you even do this course, you have to have brought your documents to be translated into German language, and they'll give you your level, or show that you went to school, you have your certificates, and you're able to do the work. Then you have to have your German knowledge as well. You have to know German language, because now you'll be dealing with not only German kids, but also different nationalities. And most of the nationalities, they're speaking only German, because now German is the national language. So your German has to be also good enough for communication with the parents, because what they do in kindergarten, the conversation on how to tell the parent how the children are faring, their day-to-day activities, what they did. You have to do it in German language. So that means your German have to be not fluent, but at least you have to create a constructive sentence for somebody to understand what you're saying and where you're going to. And if you also, my job is done in a private sector. That means you have to have a conducive place, a spacious place. You have to have all the equipments that are needed in kindergarten that kindergarten have. You have to have it in your private place. Is as much as doing a private business. But now I'm just like a kindergarten teacher or a kindergarten worker, but now I'm doing it on my own way. So the level the kindergarten is, I have to be a little bit high. I have to offer more. I have to be more accurate to the kids. I have to be more into the children and show more of my professionalism more than the kindergarten people, for me to now be able to get more people. So it's more of a private sector, and actually it pays well. It pays well, very well. I can't lie.
Oh,
But now
wow,
you have
that is beautiful. So it means, let's say in Canada, we call that like a private day home, where
yes.
parents drop their kids. When they are going to work, they drop your kids to your home, and then they pay you at the end of the month or whatever
Yes.
agreement that you have.
Yeah, but now in Germany now you're not going to get it from the parents directly, especially in Bayern where I am. I get it from the government. Now I'm employed with the government.
Oh, so it means it's a registered. Yeah, we have those as well in Canada. We have two kinds of day homes. One is where you have a private day home where it's not registered with the government. The parents will pay you directly. And then two, we have registered and regulated day homes whereby the government is the one that pays you for that child attending in your day home. It's a private setting where they will tell you you need to take care of 4 kids or 5 kids according to.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah,
it's the same thing. Oh, okay. So it means you run your own business. That is beautiful.
Yes.
You're self-employed in Germany. That is beautiful.
Yeah, self-standing.
Yes, that is beautiful. So guys, you can also run a small business. Maybe we can do the next content about life as being self-employed abroad.
Because the challenges ziko mingi, they are too much. So that one can be a topic for another day.
That is content for another day. Yeah, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. So guys, you have had, you just don't need to be, you don't need to be employed. You can also start your own business, but you have to start from somewhere. When you're going to a foreign country, definitely you have to get employed first, and then later you can think about opening your own private business. That is wonderful. Maybe in the next content, you shall tell us more about, being self-employed versus, employment. Yeah, the challenges, the advantages, such things. That is wonderful.
Yeah,
so,
of course, anytime, my dear.
Yes. So let me just read some few comments and then we wrap up. Chelsea is saying, hello, ladies. You both look smart. I'm happy for the great information. Welcome so much, Chelsea. Thank you so much. Yeah. And then Moisha is saying hi to all. We are very fine. Yeah. So otherwise, I don't see any more questions. Yeah. I don't see any more questions, and we don't want to make the video so long. Yeah. So otherwise, thank you so much, Atoti. We really, really appreciate. Yeah, we really appreciate. I know my people are good people. They will come over to your channel. They will subscribe because they will get different information. We want to create a platform where we have different options, not just Canada alone. We can go to Germany. We can go to USA, we can go to, we want to diversify the options, right? So once they come there, they have already given you homework. You already know what you're supposed to be doing on your next content. They will come over, subscribe. Make sure you go over to Atoti Talks, subscribe, ask every question that you need about Germany, right? Make sure you ask all the questions. She is ready to help you. If you're in the process, contact her. She will really help you, and it's gonna be a pleasure to see someone succeed in this. We are here for the long haul, and we hope everyone will succeed. Yeah. Otherwise, Oki TV anaingia saa hii. We are about to wrap up. Yeah. So thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah. Make sure to subscribe, and please, guys, give this video a thumbs up. Yeah. Give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Also subscribe to Atoti after we leave, so that you may you may know everything about Germany. If you have any questions, ask me on Instagram, DM me. My name is still the same, Cynthia Knowledge is Power. You can DM any questions that you have about Canada. About Canada. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure, Atoti. Thank you so much for honoring this request. I really appreciate. I really appreciate. And we hope to do more of this. Right now we have another topic coming up. When you have time, let me know, and then maybe I can come over. We can talk about Canada on your channel.
Wow, that's nice. Oh, it will be my pleasure.
Yes, definitely. We shall make arrangements. I really, really appreciate. I don't take it for granted, and we thank God for this far that we have come. We hope we are helping to change lives, one life at a time. We want to give people hope, inspire people, to be better than their yesterday. Your today should be better than yesterday. So thank you so much, and I think I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to give this video a like this video as we wrap up, and we shall see you on the next one. Or any parting shots? I thought parting shots from you.
I'm so grateful. I'm humble. Thank you so much. I also don't take this one for granted. It's a very, very big opportunity. At least I've also learned something from your viewers, and they are they are communicating, and they are very, very active on your channel. Thank you so much once again. And I'm also looking forward to see you in my side, and let me get to know about Canada. Maybe I will relocate. Who knows?
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go to Atoti Talks. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much, and see you guys. I love you all, and God bless you. Okay, bye.
Bye.